At this time, I'd like to introduce Dave Sawicki. He is founder and CEO of Voice Teleservices. He has offices in Portland and Pineland, New Gloucester. He's going to come and speak to several issues that he'll cover. Dave.
Good morning. Thank you for caring about our kids. My name is David Sawicki, and I'm the founder and CEO of USA Teleservices, also known as Voice Teleservices. We are a marketing communications company with offices in downtown Portland and Pineland. I'm also a first-time candidate for the Maine legislature. And in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to lay out an employer's case for opposing Common Core. There are many reasons why I oppose Common Core, so much so that I volunteered to sponsor today's event. As an employer, I'll focus on the selfish reasons I have for wanting our kids to graduate from high school with the skills they need to land a job with a company like mine. My business competes with similar companies located in Pakistan, Mexico, India, where they pay their employees 1/10 of what we do and charge rates half of what we do. Perhaps you've spoken to the customer service reps of my offshore competitors. In order to compete, we need to outperform these offshore competitors by delivering performance that is twice as good. To do that, we need employees who possess excellent written and verbal communication skills, the ability to listen, comprehend, and solve problems on the fly. Bottom line, we need bright people who can think on their own and quickly learn new concepts. If Maine schools and the entire country go down a road that produces students who have lesser communication skills and underdeveloped critical thinking skills, then a company like mine will be hard-pressed to compete with the low-cost producers. Because we compete on quality, productivity, and creativity, not on cost minimization. We need high-quality, well-educated people. Common Core will not deliver those candidates to me. It will do just the opposite and damage an entire generation of kids who will be intellectually handicapped for the rest of their lives. How do I know this? Over the past 7 years, I've learned the secret to educating children. It's simple, and we all know it. It all comes down to love. You probably thought I was going to say teachers. Well, you're close. Teachers who love what they do and care about the development of each child in their classroom are the keys to success. 7 years ago, I believed you had to send your kids to a school because they were the experts. They had a plan and a process and a system. Well, we tried that with our oldest for 2 years and then made the frightening decision to homeschool. We now have 12-year-old twins and a 14-year-old that we homeschool. Like many homeschools, they're well ahead of public school expectations for their age. Trust me, my wife and I are not geniuses. We are motivated by love to do what is best for their education. As I look back at my own public school education at Oxford Hills High School and Oxford Hills Grammar School, I realized the teachers who had the greatest impact on me were the ones who had the most passion for their work and the highest standards. For instance, my 8th grade grammar teacher, Carol Trebilcott, took a dry and sometimes confusing subject and somehow made grammar fun and interesting. She had high expectations. On day 1, I still remember her telling us that we would all know how to parse a sentence and explain every proper use of every component within a sentence. She should have defined the word parse first because I had no idea what she was talking about. However, by virtue of her passion, creativity, and commitment, our entire class of 20 students mastered the subject matter by the end of the year. What she taught me about grammar in 8th grade has been essential to my personal success as a student and entrepreneur. In 10th grade, Hank Burns taught me how to write a concise 5-paragraph essay. We wrote at least one essay every week with other book reports thrown in as well. Every document we handed in was graded with red pen detailed notes. Exceptional essays were read aloud to the class. Hank Burns cared deeply about developing our writing skills. He was passionate. He had high expectations. He made class fun, and he knew what he was doing. What I learned in his writing class allowed me to test out my college English comp requirement and develop within me a gift for writing that I use every day. Finally, Neil Tang was the head of our math department at Oxford Hills. Neil Tang had incredibly high expectations. I, on the other hand, struggled with math. Until I met Neil Tang. By virtue of his ability to explain math and understand my personal mental processing approach, He fine-tuned my approach to learning math and transformed my math skills. I went on to earn a degree in science and then an MBA, where I felt comfortable taking any course level of financial analysis or advanced quantitative statistics. The core of the business management model I've developed and refined over the past 20 years is based on math and statistical process control. I thank Neil Tame for contributing to my success. In closing, I'm sure you all have similar stories. You have a Neil Tame or a Hank Burns that made a difference to you. What these teachers have in common is this: they cared about you, they had high expectations, they were passionate, they were creative, they were artists. They loved you and wanted you to succeed. Now imagine an environment where the teachers are handed a script, or worse yet, an iPad, and their job is to watch you follow the script, make sure you complete the script, and then you answer a handful of questions on your iPad. If you fail, they reset the script, and you keep trying until you pass. What creative, passionate, artistic professional is going to want to work in that environment? Not Neil Tame, not Hank Burns. The shackles of Common Core will drive away the best and brightest teachers from the profession. They will find another outlet for their creative talents. Without exceptional teachers who bring their own game and creativity to the classroom, our kids are doomed to becoming nothing more than common. A generation of politically correct push-button drones who dutifully recycle everything they touch and tattle on those who do not. But with every problem, there's an opportunity. Can you imagine Maine freeing itself entirely of Common Core, and then doubling down by proclaiming, teachers, you are free to bring your personal creativity and passion into our schools. Maine's doors are open to the best and brightest teachers in the nation. Leave your Common Core dungeon and move to Maine. Being different in a good way is essential for competing and winning in the marketplace. Let's provide a home and welcome Matt to the Neil Tames of this country, and we will become the top state for public education. Let the other states choose to be common. We'll be different. We'll be better. Thank you.